Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Up next, it's our main event between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Giants. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And away we go from East Rutherford. That's going to be taken in at the 8. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Down. Black 40. Cut.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Here we go. Yellow.
Thompson back to throw. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Gain of 15 there. And it's going to be first down Miami.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So first down from the 41.
Here we go. Set.
Achane gets this on the draw. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Ready. 45. White. Ready.
Thompson. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Ready.
Third and long for him here. Taking a deep shot here. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Give him 37 on the play. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Come on.
It's Achane on the inside again. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be second and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Now Thompson to throw. Pass caught, 9-yard line. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Tyrone Tracy now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. He's on the ground here. Tracy dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Starks. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin. Because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's thrown deep to the left side. His first throw is an interception. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. Number 2, Kane, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Red, 38. Set.
Again to throw on 2nd. Here's a screen for Achane. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback, but on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
60 red, grill green. Hut, hut.
3rd down from the gun. Looking for an open pocket. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
And it's 4th down.
The former soccer star Brandon Aubrey on now to attempt a field goal. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards.
Well, how about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. And 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Tracy on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Ready.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good for a New York first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield. Back who can show off his wheels.
A pickup of 17. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
New set of downs from 37. From the gun, it's Tracy. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Darts out of the shotgun. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80. Warrior 70.
From the gun, here's Darts. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Come on, set. Ready?
Here's Thompson. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Let's go.
Here's Achane from the pistol. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. To throw, Thompson. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. All right, short of the market for the moment, but they've got third and short coming up from their own 44.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third and just 2 to go.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Cut.
Trying to pick it up here when they can. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. A give to Tracy up the middle. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. The first carry here for Tony Pollard. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And he brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Ready, break. 18, pioneer. Let's go now.
He'll air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Liking 18. Check out.
Shotgun snap, a give to Tracy. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Short pass brought in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Your start now. Has it down close. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Just 1 yard on the run. Still in good shape, though, with 2nd and goal from the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Giants take a 2nd quarter lead.
Touchdown,
Well, Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants take a 4-point lead. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. And thankfully for them, that nice return is not lost on the fumble block. It skips out of bounds. They're going to still get to send the offense out.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Thompson now. Finds his man, Waddle. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
It's a gain of 11.
They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Here we go.
Miami.
And the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. On the move, past the 40. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is a Dolphins first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackle tries to meet him in the hole.
Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Brian Burns coming up with the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And they'll throw. Third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down.
6 yards.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. Third time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Now Dart. Completed to his running back. And he has him right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. The Giants leading the way here at MetLife. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here starts. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
It's downfield. He's got it. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
I know they may have wanted to throw that pass a little bit sooner, but I'll tell you what, that receiver's ability to navigate his way across the entire field really set up the space he needed to complete the huge gain.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos.
Dart gonna throw again. Connecting again with Downs. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. This is Trujillo trying to point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Giants grow their lead to 8.
Dolphins 13.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Things going well so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Red 38. Set.
Throwing now, Thompson. Hits his running back. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here we go, set. Block 52, boom. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Finds a man right side. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. That one gains 7. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Yellow 43. Check, huh?
Back to throw. Here's Thompson. Finds his back. Achan. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook was wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go. Ready?
Still sticking with the passing game. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Running with Achan here out of the gun. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Trying to throw this from the gun. Dumps it off to Achan. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
Come on, set. Black shot, 45. Ready.
From the red zone on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Thompson. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Andrew Phillips.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Well, it'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Dump off, caught by his back. Fights his way through a tackle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. He's trying to push the field. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, New York. The Giants will add to their lead at the end of the half.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants lead by 15 now. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready,
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
ready. 50, 40.
Back to throw it. He's trying to go deep again. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's good for a New York first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
On the handoff, here's Scattergood. He's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
Let's go.
Darts out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down now, ball at the 33. From the gun, here's Darts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Now go play action. Here's Darts. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now Thompson to throw. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
There, Smith, red. Yellow.
2nd down carry for A.J. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Right through.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. You don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Driving forward with Scannaboo. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Ready. Drop low 80.
To throw. Here's Darts. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 7 yards on that pickup. And it's good for a New York first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 from the 43. Dart setting in to throw here. He's cut along the left sideline. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. The 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's go now.
Dart from the pistol. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohu. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football.
Right.
It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Red, yellow, sticky, green, set,
They'll throw 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. So it's 27-yard pickup on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back still doing it to this day.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Let's go. 52, boom. Right, 97. Right, white. Ready?
Throwing now, Thompson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Black, 90, ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Ready, ready, ready.
From the red zone now. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And it's going to be 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
That play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day, and he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the 1st down.
32.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Catch made. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Miami.
Let's go now. Set.
Achan takes it in. Touchdown, Miami. Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Devon Achane with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Scatterboo now from the gun. He needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Coca 19.
Darts looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Okay, this is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big 3rd down coming up. Got to seize back a little control and find a way to cut off the comeback.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
60 Bison. 19 Lions.
Back to throw. Here starts. Oh, put some heat on it. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
This is Trujillo to try the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Giants lead by 15 now.
Dolphins 20.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here 1st and 10.
Red, yellow, black 40. Green, old blue. Slide 2. Cut.
To throw, Thompson. He put everything he had into this one. That's intercepted near the sideline. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Going right back to Scannaboo. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Scannaboo on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Come on, set. Pad the 60, pad the 60. Go.
Now Dart's going in the air. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Dorian Williams makes the play. And this is going to be a pick 6. He is in for the Miami touchdown.
Kid, I know you've listened to me over the years, praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins get it back to within 1 score. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Okay, ready?
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Ready? Hiking it. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Darts back to throw. To the right and reeled in by Downs. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here we go. Rocco 80.
Running with Scannaboo. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Now it's Scannaboo. Now he's past the 25. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to stop him, but he's got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Ready? Bison, 60 Bison.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Go!
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
I'll try with Tracy. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Just a couple of yards that time, and they are well short of the end zone on 4th and goal.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right? Decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants leading by 8. Big moment here as Maddox Trujillo comes on. A very short kick here from the right hash.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Yellow, 43. Check.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Hits him on the out route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
17.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. That one's complete right side. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Complete over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
A gain of 12. And the Dolphins 1st down.
They go play action on 1st down. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Ready?
They are throwing it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the 5th time they've gotten their first sack of this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down. So they're going to take their shot now at making things a 1-score game. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash.
This make there, they had to have that one. It really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
So down inside the final minute, They're ready to try the onside kick. And the Giants come up with that kick. They're going to hold on for the victory in this one.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. He's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their
8
first.
yards on the pickup.
And they still have
Brings up
2
2nd
available
and
for them
2.
as we approach the end of this game. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Right back to Pollard. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
45-yard line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Dolphins bring out a 5th defensive back on 3rd.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Chris Godwin that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants make the play that should win them this game.
Wilson's pass intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. So the Giants come away with the win. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any